What's up, YouTube? This is your girl K. Alright, I see all of these people. They got their coming out stories, so I'm gonna tell my coming out story. Alright, one day we was going. It was me, my little brother, my mama, and my little brother's daddy, my stepdad. So we was all going to go see my big brother in a boys' home. Well, not a boys' home, but like some kind of hospital. So we went to go see him, and then it was cool. Nobody talked about it. I mean, nothing. I didn't even know it was gonna happen. So let me see. So that night we was on our way back to my crib, my house. So they was talking about my mom's boyfriend and how my mom's boyfriend's brother is gay and they are cool. They were real cool. And then my little brother's daddy, my stepdaddy, was like, talking about gays and stuff and how his mama raised him or whatever. And I was like listening. That's like I couldn't hear, but I was listening. I was meddling. So what happened was, I guess cause like I was going with this girl. Nobody knew about it. Everybody at school knew about it, but my mama didn't know. So I guess cause I had my stepdaddy on my Facebook, like he was a friend on my Facebook, and one day I let my girlfriend, she's my ex now, but I let my girlfriend hack my page, and I guess she wrote something like wifey hacking so all the other hoes can fall back. I love you, baby, K, or something like that. I don't remember the word for word, but it said something real close to like that. So, and then I guess he seen it, and then my mom. So my mom, she was driving. I was sitting in the back, my little brother sitting on the other side trying to talk to me. I was like, shh, I'm trying to listen. So I was sitting on this side, opposite across from my mama while she was driving. So she was kind of like, shh, she's right in the back. She's right in the back. So we'll talk about when we go in the house. So when we go to the house, I was like, oh my gosh, like my heart is beating, it's pounding, like it's bombing. So she was like, hey, go handle your business, go get in the shower. So I went and took a shower. I took my shower, but like before I got in, they was in the living room. So I was like peeping around the corner. I wasn't peeking around the corner, but I was like, ear hustling around the corner to where I could hear. So I guess he had his phone, he had his BlackBerry out, and he showed my mom the status my girlfriend wrote on my page. So she was like, she didn't know how to work it, so he showed her, and she was like, oh, like that, and then she was like, okay. And then I was like, oh my gosh, my life is over. So I was like, this is the last time I'm gonna be able to take a shower, so let me go take me a nice long shower. I got out of the shower like an hour later. I went in my room, shut the door, got dressed, and I was looking at myself in the mirror. I was like, this is the last time I'm gonna get to see my pretty face in the mirror. And then I went to go grab me something to eat, and I was like, last time I'm gonna be able to eat something. And then that was that. And then my mom was like, Caitlin, I gotta talk to you when I get out when I get done taking my shower. So she went and took a shower, and then when she got out of the shower, I was like acting like I was sleepy. So I went in and laid in my room for a minute, and she was like, Caitlin, come on in my room. And she was like, have a seat on my bed. And I was like, okay. And like real talk, I was trying so hard not to laugh. Like I was trying real hard not to laugh. So I put my arm like this. I was like, yeah, and I was trying not to laugh. Cause I was smiling, I was cheesing, bro, like real talk. And then she was like, is there anything you want to tell me? And I was like, trying so hard not to laugh. I was like, I ain't even saying the words. I was like, I don't know, I don't have nothing to say. And then she was like, are you sure? because I have to show you something. And I was like, no. And she was like, alright. And she was like, I see something on your Facebook. Not like right there. I try to play it off my Facebook. And then she was like, yeah, I see something on your Facebook. So are you sure? Is there anything you want to tell me? I was like, and then in my head I was thinking, let me just come on out and say it. I was like, I like girls a little bit. And then she was like the reaction reacted on me. She was like, and that's okay. I was like in my head I was like, what? She wasn't mad? And then she was like, is there a reason you like girls? Is just something happened? I was like, no, I just like girls. And then she was like, do you still like boys? I was like, in my mind I was like, ew, no, I don't like dudes. But I had, I just, wanted to ease it out to her. So I was like, yeah, I do a little bit, but I really didn't. So she was like, she said, that's not gay. That's just, you like girls and boys. And I was like, in my head, I was like, yeah, mama, that's gay. You're slow. So she was like, well, she still loves me. If that's what I prefer, that's what I prefer. And then one day, after that, I was cool. I was like, wow. But I really didn't. I dressed like a boy at school, but when I was at home, I was like, I felt not ashamed of who I am, but I thought that she would say some stuff, so I didn't dress like a boy that much around her. She already knew I was a tomboy because I love basketball, I play basketball. But I dressed, basketball shorts, t-shirts, and put my hair in a ponytail all the time. I've always been like that. So, okay, then a couple weeks later, my big brother had this girl he went out with, and that girl's auntie was my girlfriend, and they, just wanted to kick it with her, so they came over to our house, so we introduced them to our mom. I was like, hey mama, this is Terrence's girlfriend. That's my brother Terrence, this is his girlfriend, this is not my girlfriend, her name is Star, but I didn't say that to my mom. I said, this is Star. I said like that, and we walked, long story short, we walked them home, all the way home, and then we walked all the way back. It was late. Then my mom was like, Caitlin, come here. I was like, you already knew I'm gay, so what else could it be? I was thinking in my head. And then she was like, was that your girlfriend you just walked out of here? And I was like, yeah. And she was like, how come you didn't introduce her to me as your girlfriend and just start? And I was like, I got nothing to say. And then she was like, she was mad because she didn't want me to be ashamed to tell her, because that's how I felt. I ain't gonna lie. And then she was like, something. If that's who you're gonna be, then don't be afraid to say it or whatever. And then whatever, that happened. And then every time after that, we've been cool. And then blah blah blah, whatever. Then the girl after her, I introduced her to my mom, and she loved her. I'm not gonna say no names, but if you know the 3511, if you know who you are. Just if you watch this, so that's that. And she loved her. And then after that, me and my mom, we got cool. Like, we got real cool about it. Like, tell her who I like. I asked her about dating older women and all that. So we good. And, I dress like this, and I'm not afraid to, be all the way out. My daddy know. I think my grandma knows, but she just don't want to say nothing about it because you know how older parents are. And then it's cool. I mean, we're good after that. Everybody knows. Like my big brother, he was the main one that already knew. He was the only one that knew at first. And he was like, hey bro, we need to go get up on the girl. And I was like, shh, be quiet. But now it's all out there. And just because I'm cute and everything, I'm sexy or whatever, I'm pretty stud, whatever, I'm not no player at all. So don't let the looks fool you. So what was else I was gonna say? I forgot what I was gonna say, but right now I'm single, so y'all holler at me, films only. I don't mess with studs. I mean, stuff is stud. If y'all do that, that's y'all. I don't care. It don't faze me none. I just don't do it because it's just like dating a dude and I don't do it. So that's that. And I was gonna say one more thing. I gotta think about it. Oh yeah, I had long hair. If y'all go look on one of my Facebooks, one of them, I don't remember. I mean, it's not the new one, but the old one. I had long hair. Now I cut it all off. Like my mom literally she literally talked me into cutting it all off. Like she didn't talk me into it. I was like, Mom, can I get my hair cut? Like I just wanted it to my shoulders because it was like down my back, but I wanted it to my shoulders. So I got it cut to my shoulders. And I was like, Mom, can I get my hair cut again? Like I just wanted like, a little up, a little bit to where I could get like little braids. And she was like, no. And then I asked her again one day, and then no, I was like, how come I can't get my hair cut? And she's like, she said I forgot what she said. Got bad memory. And then she was like, something. Do you want to cut like a boy? I was like, no, I don't want to cut like a boy. And then she was like, do you want twisties? I was like, yeah. And then she was like, you have to get your hair cut to do that, like real short. I was like what? She was like a little afro, and I was hesitating, but I was like, yeah, I'll do that. So, long story, I got it cut. Looks good. I like it. And right now, it's kind of short, and I got my waves, and I will show y'all, but I don't feel like taking this off. I got my waves, and I think I'm gonna grow it out to another afro again, and then I'm gonna get my boo, my baby, to braid it for me, and then I'm gonna shape up line or whatever. So that's what I'm thinking about doing. But anywho, I got off subject. That's my coming out story, and tell me how y'all like it. Comment this and tell me what y'all think. And if y'all need help coming out, then I'll help y'all. So let's go.